Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel to protect the air in my home from the woman that lives in the unit downstairs from me. It's like this woman just can't help herself. If she sees me at peace in my home, she has to start abusing me. And that's because she's panicking, because she knows she's about to be arrested and she'll be going to jail for the rest of her life. So when she sees me at peace, she feels like she's got to be in control. So she gets up and she starts heating stuff on a stove, and she starts sending the smells through to my home, and she sent the temperature of my home up around 10 degrees again. Whatever she's burning on her stove, it's affecting my eyes, it's stinging my eyes. It's disgusting, the smell, whatever it is. It's like she heats hot fat on a stove. She heats it up and then she turns it down, and then she heats it up and she turns it down, and she just keeps going. And that's a form of torture. And this is what she's used for the past almost 12 months now. This woman has tortured me in my home. And when I say torture, I mean horrific torture this woman has put me through. I've had to put up 16 posts in about the last 4 or 5 hours just to protect the air in my home from this woman, which I have every right to do. This is the air that I'm trying to breathe. Now, St. George Community Housing are using this woman's mental disturbance to put me through this horrific abuse in my home. They've been doing this for 5 years. Over the past 22 months, the abuse has got worse. Then over the past 12 months, this woman has just been intruding on my space in just unthinkable ways. I mean, this woman she couldn't be doing anything more to violate my life. She is viewing into my home illegally. She stalks me aggressively 24 hours a day. She puts me through abuse every chance she gets. Her range hood over her stove has been rigged so that she can do this. She tampers with the oxygen I'm trying to breathe. My home is once again absolutely full of dust, because when this woman turns on her range hood over her stove, it sends dust pouring from my roof into my home. I just went into my bedroom and I opened up a window and dust just flew everywhere, and that's because this dust is just through everything. It's causing me health problems. This woman has absolutely no respect whatsoever. She's as cruel as I have never seen a woman in my life be as devoted to trying to kill somebody and to try and affect my health, because that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to affect my health in any way she can. She sends this dust into my home all night as I sleep, trying to affect my breathing. She knows I have severe sinus, so she does this through the night while I'm sleeping. This woman is as sinister as it gets. She's totally capable of murder. She's proved that to everybody. Members of this community here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, are using this woman's mental disturbance to try and kill me, or to try and cause me a mental health episode. And when I say try and kill me, that is no exaggeration, and that is nothing to take lightly, because she is trying to kill me. She's watching my heartbeat on a monitor as she inflicts cruelty. That's trying to kill me, especially when she knows I have severe PTSD and that I suffer with panic attacks, especially from the trauma that she's causing me by abusing the oxygen I'm trying to breathe. It's not just her. There's 2 other neighbours doing this. They take turns putting me through abuse. It's not just psychological, it's physical abuse because of the way she's tampering with my heartbeat. She speeds it up and she slows it down, and this woman is mentally disturbed. She's enjoying that power. And she just keeps going back and doing it again and again and again, because She must feel like she has to be in control of my life. This woman has no control over my life, and someone needs to tell this sick woman that. That is sick. This woman has no control over me whatsoever. You know why? Because it's speaking for itself. My energy and her energy that we're putting out to the world right now is speaking for itself. It's showing everybody. She's showing the world who she is. She's showing the world she's capable of murder. She's destroying herself. And everyone's sitting back watching her do this because they don't care about her either. They're using her. This landlord, St. George Community Housing, is using her mental disturbance to put me through this abuse and cruelty because they have taken bribes from corrupt members of the New South Wales justice system to try and abuse me to death in my home. They're using 3 of the most mentally disturbed, low-life people that they could find to do this. There's also other neighbours around me, very close actually, that are viewing into my home illegally, and they sit back and they watch me be abused. They've been doing this for the past 21 months at least. They sit there, they watch me suffer, they watch me in distress, they watch me cry for help. All of them sit there and they do absolutely nothing because they've all been paid by this landlord to try and take my life. It's not just people in this block either. There's a whole other block and they're involved too. Not all of them, but a large majority of those people are involved too. It's like a whole setup. And these people, they live in a false reality every day. They try and affect my self-esteem. They try and affect what I know to be true. And they will just try and cause me doubt. They'll try and make me lose hope in my life. I've been purposely isolated here. I could not tell you the last time I have had a conversation with a genuine person in my life, and that is because of the abuse that the New South Wales justice system, the health system, and my family members and this landlord have been putting me through. The justice system and my family have been putting me through abuse for years. It goes back around 55 years, maybe even more. But this family has been putting me through abuse my entire life to steal my life from me. They've stolen a legacy. They've stolen my inheritance. That's why this is happening. Corrupt members of the New South Wales justice system helped them do that a long time ago. And that it's all stemmed from that. So my whole life I have been psychologically abused by the justice system and my family members. This hasn't just been going on for a few years. It's been going on my whole life, and it's just snowballed, and it's got worse and worse and worse to the point where I'm living with mentally disturbed neighbours who are being paid to try and kill me while these family members sit back and watch this happen. This deranged family who sit back and watch on these illegal cameras, they watch me be abused. That's all because of their backward belief system. They stole my inheritance because there's abusive men in my family who've done that. They don't believe that a woman should have independence. There's also jealous women in my family who couldn't stand to see me have anything. So you can see how they work very well together, those people. They have their own motives and they're all working together to do this. Then these people that are being paid to put me through abuse now are being paid by this landlord who's taken bribes from corrupt members of the justice system to do this. So it's just got, the abuse I've been put through has just got worse and worse and worse. I'm being terrorised in my home by this woman. I need urgent help. No one will help me because everyone's involved. Not only that, a lot of lies have been told to people about me to make sure that I've been purposely isolated. So that's why I've been alone for a long time, because my family members didn't want me to get married or be in a relationship. So they have just done everything that they possibly could to keep people away from me, to make people think there was something wrong with me. So they've done that, and there's just no one to turn to for help. And, you know I have to keep repeating myself, but I mean, this is my life here. This is life and death. And I'm not going to sit here and just be abused and treated like this when I don't deserve any of it. Just for some abuse. And you know what? There's a pedophile in that family who's got away with it for his whole life. And that's one of the reasons this is happening too, because I reported him to the Campbelltown police, who wanted to put me through psychological abuse. So they didn't do anything about him. That's all part of this psychological abuse I'm being put through. So that's another thing they don't want being made public. So it's happening to me because of abusive people. And I definitely don't deserve it. So every time this woman abuses my air, I'm going to be on my channel. I don't care if I've got to repeat myself over and over, because when she's caught, they're going to see, oh my God, you had to put up 17 videos in one afternoon to cry for help, and all those people sat there and did nothing, and they're watching you in your home illegally. That's what they're going to say. So that's why I do what I do. I also do this because I'm fighting for my freedom. I'm being held hostage here. My human rights have been taken away by these people. I have no human rights. This is Australia. This is not supposed to be happening. And these people are trying to, they try and mess with my mind by trying to make me believe that somehow I'm in the wrong for fighting for my rights, and I'm definitely not. And I'm also doing this for my grandchildren, because, these people that brought me up, they've brought so much trauma to my family. They have destroyed my family, my children and me and my grandchildren's relationship. They have destroyed that out of their greed and their jealousy, and they're not getting away with it. And I'm not going to let this continue in my family, where they have control of this money, and then my grandchildren have to suffer when they're older and go through trauma like I've had to. So that's why I do this every day. Not only that, these family members have stolen years from my life that I can never get back. So, I'm not just going to sit here and just be quiet about that. You've stolen years from my life. My life is precious. My life is valuable. And I'm definitely not going to, just sit back and let you take that from me. So every time this woman tampers with my air, there's plenty to talk about. Everything that's happened here in Campbelltown over the past 22 months, there's plenty to talk about. There's the environmental crimes. There's the corruption at the Campbelltown Public Hospital. There's more corruption at the Campbelltown Police Station and all the abuse that they've put me through. There's plenty to talk about. So every time she abuses my air, you know, I'll just get on my channel. I'll go through what she's doing again and how she's violating my life. And then I'll talk about someone else that's been involved in this abuse. Because people need to know what's happened here in Campbelltown, New South Wales. Because this has probably happened to people and they've passed away from it. And, you know, these neighbours take turns with abusing me. So, you know, I don't know what to expect tonight. Last night, they were abusing me. They do it all day and all night, every day. And they've done this for going on 12 months. They've abused the oxygen in my home that I'm trying to breathe. And, you know, that's not a little crime. That's very, very serious. And I'm not going to let someone tamper with the air I'm trying to breathe. So somebody needs to tell this out of control woman, because she is. Someone needs to tell her to stop. She's dangerous. This woman has sent gas into my home on several occasions. She thinks she has the right to control the direction of my life, just like those people that brought me up. And she needs a reality check, because she has no control over me. And that's what I mean. Like, you know, the fact that she's destroying herself right now with what she's doing. Because, you know, eventually, you know, somebody like that is eventually going to completely destroy themselves. So that's what I mean. Like, she has no control over me. She can't even control herself. So thank you if you've listened to this video. And if she continues to do this, I'll be back on my channel and I'll find something else to talk about that's happened here in Campbelltown over the past almost 22 months of horrific abuse I've been through from the majority of the community here, where there's been environmental crimes and crimes against humanity committed. They're happening here every day. And it shouldn't be happening. Australia is a free country. My human rights shouldn't be being abused for some abusive men and women. So thank you for listening, and I will be back on here if these people attack my air again tonight.